Well, hello and welcome to Thriller to Killer Stories, and I'll be your host. My name is L.D. Sewell. First case we're going to cover is going to be on Ted Bundy. Ted Bundy, or Theodore Robert Bundy, was born November 24th, 1946, and he was an American serial killer who kidnapped, raped, and killed numerous people. Numerous young women throughout the 70s and possibly earlier than that. He confessed eventually to 30 murders, but there are many people who think that his actual victim count was far higher than that. Some people believe it was in the hundreds. Nobody knows. Bundy, of course, was executed. He was regarded as being a good-looking guy, and he used his looks and his charm and his charisma to be able to approach and get close enough to be able to abduct people. And often he would feign some type of an injury or being hurt or needing help with something, and then he would strike his victims over the head with a tire iron. Knock them unconscious, and then shove them into his Volkswagen. He had removed the passenger seat from his Volkswagen and used that to transport his victims to isolated areas where he would torture them, rape them, and then ultimately kill them. He decapitated a number of his victims, and he kept some of the severed heads as trophies. He was eventually stopped by a police officer because he was driving around in a neighborhood late at night, early in the morning. And suspiciously, when he saw the police car, he sped up and attempted to leave the area. So when the police officer pulled him over, he noticed, of course, that the passenger seat was missing from the car. He searched the vehicle. He found essentially a rape kit consisting of several things: handcuffs, duct tape, other items, a ski mask. Bundy tried to explain things away like he was a skier, and that's what the ski mask was for. And he found the handcuffs or different things that obviously and thankfully the officer did not buy that, and he was subsequently arrested. And that was the beginning of the end of Ted Bundy. But it wasn't the end of the whole story. He managed to escape during one of his trials and kill additional people. But he's a very interesting guy. He, before he was arrested, he worked on political campaigns. He was a law student. So very unusual individual. So this is going to be a multi-part series to cover all the things that we need to get to from Bundy's history up through his crimes and to his ultimate execution. So if you're interested in that, check back soon, and we'll have the next segment in the Ted Bundy case. Thanks for watching. Have a great evening.